welcome on to the Rrtb Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A, and we are doing the weekend picks for the 4/17/21. Oh, it's pretty quiet this week, but the A side is looking like a clear favorite. We got a Fox card headlined by the comeback of Tony Harrison taking on Brian Perella. Good fella, I believe he's called. If all goes well, Tony Harrison should box his way to a pretty good comeback victory. I don't see a knockout happening. I just don't see Tony going for it. But if Tony wants to go for it, I don't see. This fight, to me, is going to go to how Tony wants it to go. I don't see Brian have anything to give him at all. No type of trouble. I don't think the southpaw is going to be anything. The 17, 3 and 14 KOs. Now, if you want to say the 14 KOs, maybe, we've seen Tony have be a little chinny. We know he can. That can be his downfall, but like I said, I'm expecting a clean boxing unanimous decision for Tony Harrison. Then moving on to I wasn't even going to cover this fight, but it was requested, and it plays within a video I do want to make about the 140 pounders, and that's the fight of Regis Progress taking on Ivan Rrtb. What can I say about this fight? Again, I'm going with all A sides here. I'm expecting Regis to knock Rrtb out pretty well. I'm expecting Rrtb to overreach and then get caught with a body shot. Rrtb is here because of his upset win on Devin Alexander. He's still writing that out. He's losing to Danny. He's about to lose to Regis, and then he's going to start getting some domestic soft touches to build himself back up as an opponent. Just like he lost to Tevin Farmer, then he gets Damien Brock, then he gets Mendez, then he loses to Molina, then he gets Jones, Harris. And he was supposed to come back against Alexander, but he upset him. So this ain't nothing but a same repeated pattern. Rrtb being served up as an opponent. Is he going to do the upset? Again, I don't think so. I don't think he's going to be able to fight on the back foot and outbox Regis. And I don't see him coming forward enough and being aggressive. And I think that's how he's going to fight. And in doing so, like I said, he's going to reach and get countered to the body and get knocked out. That's what I'm thinking on that one. And then the main fight of the weekend will have to be, I would think, Demetrius Andrade taking on Liam Williams. Oh, man. On the undercard of that, I am going with Carlos Congora. I just don't think Pearsons have enough punching power to hang with him. The movement around the ring might be pretty good, but overall, I just think ring scabby and generalship, all that good stuff. I think Carlos is gonna. I think he's a better overall boxer, better punch selection. I think he's gonna knock Chris Pearson out. I think he's gonna catch him. How many rounds is this thing? How many rounds is that bout? Seeing what Carlos did to what was the guy's name? What was his name? The Ukrainian, was it Ukrainian? He just beat Ala Maklev. I can't think of his name. What was his name? The little squarehead guy. Ali Akhmedov. I knew it was something like that. And that's funny because I actually did pick that fight right as I picked the knockout for Carlos on that one. And I think he's going to knock out he's going to do the same thing. He's just going to slowly build, outbox Pearson. And going to catch him the IBO super middleweight. He's going to catch him and knock him out. 17 and 12 knockouts for Pearson. Pretty good. 19 and 4. That should be a pretty good scrap. But again, going with Carlos Congara for a knockout. And the main event, Demetrius Andrade, Liam Williams. I hate this fight because I love it so much. I like Demetrius Andrade. I'm not going to fault him anything for his resume, who he's fighting, who he's not fighting. I don't see no one rushing to fight that guy for years. So I'm not going to fault his resume. His 29-0 is just that, 29-0. I like him because he, not only for his skill set, I like him for his mouthpiece. And he says it in his interviews, man. Like, no one wants to fight me, so I'm just going to go keep beating these number 1s, these number 4s, these number 5s. I like people who say that. I like people who say, like, hey, I'm going to beat number 4. I'm going to beat number 3. And Demetrius Andrade has been letting it know, like, no one's fighting me, so I'm going to beat all these fucking ranked fighters, and that's it. And Liam Williams, he's entertaining, you know? Like, you watch him, you know you're not just going to get a boring card-filling fight. Now, has he improved since his Liam Smith losses? He looks a little better, but technically, who in the hell has he beat, right? Who has he beat to say he improved? He beat Atlantis Fox. He looked impressive doing that, but has he really improved? You know, he went with the Engel, who's a little questionable in the world of boxing, and he looks to be a little stronger, harder hitter. Do I think he's going to do anything with Demetrius Andrade? No, I think Demetrius Andrade is going to knock Liam Williams out. I think he's going to rush him, not just outbox. I think he's going to box him for a little bit, and then he's just going to turn it forward. And I think he's going to knock Liam Williams out. I say about 8th round knockout. This is the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A. Going with the A side. Harrison, Progress, Congara, Andrade. Thank you for your time and support.